Well, we're going to talk about this tool right here. This is an interesting tool, and it really works with these type of terminal connectors. So you need this. Of course, I don't know exactly what all this means, but one thing I do know is that you have the wire size here. Like it goes 20, 18, 16, 14, 12, and 10 for stripping back wires. In this case, I have a 20, which is the very last one. Stick it in that little area right there. Of course, these things have been used so much, don't work very well anymore. But anyway, that strips that back. Then you have these terminal connectors. It's nice to have an assortment of them. So for the little small wires, you want to get these little red ones, which you can put one or two wires in here if you want to come out the same side, or if you need two wires that come in and one wire going out. Alright, two wires coming to this side, and then you want one wire to come out of this side. Got insulation about 3/8 of an inch up in there before the metal part starts, so you've got plenty of protection. And I use both kinds of these. These are for these terminal connectors, and you can use them for special, unless somebody knows something better than I do. This one here would be for the big one, medium size. Well, let me get this over where you can see it. Big one, the medium size, and the little small one. But also we have them up here, and they're color coded. And this is yellow, blue, and red. And of course, this used to be wire cutters at the end, but as you can see, they've cut a lot of wire and they're not cutting wire anymore. And also, you have these bolt cutters, and this is real handy. Like when you're working on cabinets or whatnot, and you have these long screws, but they're a little too long. They bottom out with your knobs or whatever before they actually tighten up. So what you can do, no matter the length, but you have, like you have the 6s, the 8s. This is a 6, I believe 632, 824. Let's see, that is, yeah, that's the 824. This is 1024, 832, or excuse me, 1024, 1032, and then this is 832. So on one side it's threaded, and that's the part that you want to screw the screw into, because if you screw it into this side, then this side's not going to have any threads, and then when it clips, it won't clip a very straight edge on the front of your bolt. But anyway, let's start with the wire cutters. I mean the wire, what you call her. So anyway, we have, this is the red one. So what we'll do is come up here, color coded red, which is the very top one. Open it up, get it in there on the red, and then squash it down. Just squash it as tight as you can with both hands. You're not going to cut it or cause any damage to the insulation. And then you should have, yeah, you got good, pull on both of them, make sure they're both in there. Okay, then we have the single wire. It'll go in that way. This time I'm going to use one of these down here, which will go to the little one. And we'll put it in there. And as you can see, this is the insulating part. The insulating part's right here, about 3/8, and then your steel connector is up inside there. So you just want to push this, and again you want to squeeze just as hard as you can. Uh-oh. Now that one I did squeeze too hard. Now I've got a little bit of metal showing, which, yeah, see, I got a little bit of metal going. I kind of squashed it a little too hard. Let me try another one. Yeah, this side, don't look at that. That right, let me just get a new one. Okay, we'll use the blue one. Yeah, see this? The bolt is wore out of this thing so bad that when you squeeze this thing, it goes off to the edge, which is not good. Yeah, see how it's tearing up the insulation? So, but anyway, it does make, you can see it inside that thing, it does make good contact with the wire.